It's day 4 of March Madness, which means I'm here back again in Namba for an NB Theater show. Today I'm seeing a Team M show. It is Wada Miyu's birthday show. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. Miyu is one of my favorite members. I think in light of recent events, you may say she is my favorite member because who I would say was my favorite has been losing points in the Ushi department, or so we can say. So you guys want to hear about the soccer thing I went to today?
Sure.
Man. Okay, it started out okay and then it got bad. Okay, so I went to the Yanmar Stadium, so the actual big stadium, not the Yokodo or whatever. Got to the place or whatever, and then yeah, I thought it was a high school band, but actually it was a junior high school band that was like just playing music or whatever. And that was alright, that was fun. Just standing around watching these kids play. It was really funny, like, people were taking pictures and videos of it, like parents and stuff, but then they said, like, to everyone else, oh, hey, you can take the pictures and video, but don't share it online, because that's a thing you don't show kids or whatever online. So just keep it in your heart on your camera roll, is what they said. It was kind of funny. Yeah. And then, then they get to the actual part that the members are going to be on. They actually moved this, like, the seating area, like, up closer. So before everyone was, like, standing, there's, like, a couple rows of people sitting, and everyone moves closer, and then so I was so close to the front, like I had to like sit down. Oh. That was really uncomfortable, sitting on the floor.
Oh, on the ground.
On the ground, felt like a chair, and like it's kind of crowded, so like I'm sitting like side saddle style, and like my legs were falling asleep. It was so fucking painful. I was like and I was like like an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, because before we were waiting for them to come out, and then they had like comedians, some Yoshimoto comedians come out. Yeah. One guy had pink hair, but I think it was because it was Cerezo, not because it wasn't the exit guy. Yeah, they did a little bit. It was pretty funny. And then Karen and Mako came out. At that point, I guess either people behind me noticed like I was struggling to sit, and like I was really fidgeting a lot because it was so bad. I don't know, but basically I had a bunch of space. Guy next to me behind me is like, "Hey, there's space here. You can just like sit down normally." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Now is it better? Blake still fell asleep because just sitting right. Yeah, and then they come out and they have a little talk show about like a half hour-ish long or whatever. So I'm about like second, third row from the front. Didn't see any fuckboys. It was mostly like Oji-san. I guess it was like a mix of Oji-san and girls. So I think the girls were there for like the Yoshimoto comedians.
Oh, really?
But also like a lot of like Mako fans. I didn't really see that many Karen fans, like not the usual folks. I know like the Karen car guy was there. He came all the way from Chiba for this, which, but yeah. And we could take pictures and videos of the thing, so I did that. And so I did a couple of funny bits. Yeah, like Mako like pretended to do a penalty kick, but has a little gimmick with like the tiara.
トサルやったからね。おお。フォーム綺麗。
これは王冠です。
ティアラ。
はい。
かわいい。
セレソのねエンブレムにも入ってるので。
なるほど。ティアラや。ティアラ。
バグースみたいに言うなよ。バグースみたいに。
ティアラ。
いや、かわいい。
かわいい。
And then Karen, she did like the Ponkotsu kick, Ponkotsu shoot. And it was like, I mean, the whole like peer thing. So just like started to kick with the left foot, missed. And she tried to kick with the right foot, but then she did peer instead, and then did like a little like Buriko like let's play soccer thing or whatever.
じゃあポンコツシュートいきます。
ポンコツシュート。
はい。
宣言。
いきます。左ミスった。そして右決まりました。
あ、右に決まった。
よし行くぞ。ピロピロー。一緒にサッカーしよう。
かわいい。かわいい。
It was yeah, that's alright. But I feel like I didn't get any res from Karen. that's why it sucked. So I went through all this pain, sitting down, like basically paralyzed myself. And yeah, got no res from Karen.
I mean, sometimes in these events they like can't act super idly.
Oh, Karen was. She was like waving and smiling at everyone, like
except you.
Except me, yeah. It was.
She knows why you're really here.
Yeah. I guess so, but also the other fans. Basically, we have other fans, not just normal people. So, yeah, that's why. Same deal with Bachi Enemy as well. Getting ignored by Karen, despite being really hard to ignore. Is why. So that's why it was not worth it. But yeah, it's like okay, Mako like pretty serious. She was just kind of standing listening to this talk show. She wasn't really doing the whole like fan service thing. Karen was doing all the fan service stuff. So I mean, saw Mako's like a little depressed or whatever. So
More focused on soccer.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Karen's more just focused on the fan service. So yeah. So yeah, soccer sucks. Karen sucks. End of the story. Anyway, yeah, so it's Miyu's birthday today. Pretty exciting. You know, I got my birthday shirt on, so I reserved it. Thanks to Jeff for getting it for me. It says, Super Poo Poo time. Can't quite see it. I want to change it to like Poo Poo time, you know, instead of Pu. That's her version of the Poo Poo time. I told her about this joke before about how like poo sounds like poo means poop in, you know, English or whatever. And yeah, so it's pretty. Yeah, it's not a bad design. Yeah, I don't really like these little like, you know, have the small picture in the middle. Either give a big picture in the middle or don't put anything at all. It's kind of my stance on this kind of thing. And it's a little like illustration. I think like a fan drew it for her, so hopefully the fan got the hey. Yeah. Hopefully your fan got like commission or anything for drawing or whatever. And yeah. So yeah, I went in and got my ticket. Went and checked out the decorations down in the lobby and stairwell. So, birthday decoration report right here is better than Karen's, which isn't saying much, you know. Can't say, it's really hard to, like, you know, do worse than that. But yeah, you know, had pictures of her all over the walls, like mostly like those like pictures like they just pulled off of her like Instagram or social media or whatever. So, you know, you've probably seen those pictures before all over the place. And then, yeah, and then the flower stand actually is pretty cool. So it's like a big like blue and white like little dress thing or whatever. And then there's a little like message board on it in English that says like Miyu Wada, you are everyone's star and you deserve to shine. Random English, hey, it's grammatically correct. It's correct. So I agree. She deserves to shine. She's the #1 star in my heart. Yeah, and then actually like the little table display is also pretty nice. Kind of a mix of stuff, so it's like, you know, her personality and stuff, and then like there's the baseball stuff, and then it's also like her and your cutesy whatever stuff, whatnot. There's a little box full of like stuffed animal dogs, I think because she has a dog, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think she did have a dog, but died recently in some mobame. But yeah, and then yeah, some baseball stuff there, some nice like, you know, little albums and pictures and stuff. Yeah, the baseball, like, I mean, like, you know, compared to like Karen, who also had like a whole like baseball theme, you know, birthday display. This seems a lot better. Well, some parts seem better. I think like the little like acrylic stand thing that Karen had, I think that was a little bit better than what they have here. But I feel like they did pretty good with the her like jersey thing. So actually like made like an actual proper like Marines jersey for her. Actually, it looks a little cheap, a little like knockoff, like, you know, some like one of these stores around here. You could probably print out like screen print a jersey or whatever. And then it says like, you know, Marines, and then like 329. It had like the Marines like patch that looks kind of like sus. It looked a little bit like you know, like handmade or whatever. And on the backside, actually, I was like, okay, this actually looks like a jersey. Let's check the backside, you know, see if it's actually the real deal or whatever. And it says, yeah, Miyu on the back, and then, you know, 329, her birthday numbers. So yeah, pretty good decorations for, yeah, so props to the birthday committee. You were better than Karen. But yeah, it's actually time to go in. So I'm gonna go in and get my seat, and then I'll talk about the show afterwards. Peace. Okay, just got done watching Miyu's Seitanzai. So yeah, it's ticket number 167. This put me in the very, very back row, but like just off center left. So it was yeah, I mean, Good thing is the seats in the very back, I guess it was like new seats or whatever, so like they're actually really comfortable compared to the normal seats. And a little higher up. But yeah. Unfortunately I was like behind a couple of like dudes with like really big heads or whatever, so I kind of blocked my view for most of the show. There's a girl right next to me. She had to have like 2 or 3 like cushions to bring her up. But like she like didn't have her pin lights out. Like she had pin lights, but she didn't turn them on like for the whole show. She just seemed like angry the whole time. I don't know. Like why would you? I don't know what. Or she's mad that she had to be next to the big white guy. I don't know. But it was really weird. Well, I was like okay. But yeah. For the Team M show, yeah, I guess like I think I said before, but like the first like opening songs are all pretty crap. They're all pretty mid, I say. Hey, you're wearing Mew's colors, I guess, light blue, just for the occasion. It's no, I'm colorblind. I guess it's the same, right? It's chameleon mode or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So it was good. Yeah, the big opening songs are pretty mid. It's pretty boring until you get to Scandalous and Equal. Then that's when it wakes me up. It was Miyu and Ayapyeon and Scandalous Equal, so good pairing.
Jar Rise Up.
Yeah, that was like the jar unit. And then Wagamama Collection was pretty good. Yunanon was in that one, so I cheered for her for that one. And then yeah, the other 2 songs kind of crap. I went for.
Your first M?
This is my like third one, yeah. But yeah, I still have not gotten the Poo Piro Scandalous Equal. Because even at Satan's like Karen Satan's, I didn't get that. MC about like using Mew's a catchphrase, hard to get to daze. So like, what was something that got your heart? Get to daze or whatever. I don't know. I didn't quite get it. Like Raypon said, she liked Mikana's hair.
Because Mikana asked the makeup
Yeah.
artist to do decide her hairstyle, and then the makeup artist picked Raypon's.
Okay. So yeah, they both had the same hair today, and also Hono and Ayopyeon. They didn't have the same hair, but it was like almost the same hair. That was like Hono's little moment. Oh no, Hono had the same hair as Raypon. They had but she had like the Tamanegi style ponytail. Miyochi likes Yunanan smile. Mikana sat next to Zeon and Yumin yesterday for the NIG Fest on Shikansen, and but she felt it felt really like the air felt really evil sitting next to the 2 of them or whatever. And Mew was like sitting behind her and like could like feel it too. It was pretty funny. Also, I guess apparently Yumin was like fangirling over the comedian guest at Nagisa's graduation concert, like backstage. Yeah, but yeah, best song on set list is the Soba Kazu Kisu.
Do the Mew cheer.
Yeah, I did Mew cheer, and then like the pin light waving. That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part in the whole fucking show. Very simple. But actually, at the end of the show or whatever, they introduce the substitute members or whatever. I guess that's Ayapyeon's like most excited part for the show is Soba Kazu. Apparently, I guess like her she could feel the excitement in her chest. She felt really bad, like I don't know, like weird like sickness or whatever, because she liked that song so much. It's like special request.
Oh, yeah, she wanted it in B2.
Yeah. 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 Then they talked about Mew episodes. Anju wants to go to a light blue cafe with Mew. I don't know. Yeah. Ayapyeon's very thankful for Mew for like promoting her bis modeling stuff or whatever.
Jar Rise Up again.
Yep. Jar Rise Up. I didn't quite get the whole part, but at the end, I guess, Yunanon, I guess when she comes over to Mew's house, she eats natto at her house, and so Mew told her to stop doing that. It was really stinky. And Mew, I guess, would fondle, Mio's, chin, like a cat. And Mew's like, I'm not a cat, stop doing that.
Yeah, she does it to welcome you.
Yeah. The Migi Ring song, so they did a little improv part, in the middle. So they had a little solo dance part. Mew did a Poo part. Then everyone else did Poo, and she's like, no, you guys didn't. You got it wrong. Then for the birthday ceremony, letter from Kojin. She said, Kojin, if they were classmates, that they would not ever talk to each other. And Mew, I didn't understand it. It's like, what do you mean? Then you got a letter from Sora, which is like her dog. She has like 3 dogs. I know like 2 or 1 of them died. I'm not sure this one's still dead or alive. Still dead. Or alive. Zombie dog. Yeah, I think this one's alive. It's like 15 years old too. It's an old dog, but yeah. And then yeah, in her speech, it kind of like is weird. Like near the end of it, she's like, "Oh, I'm not graduating, by the way."
She said something that people were like perked up. Like, wait, what's this?
Yeah. Because like I'm talking about how like last year she was like very like like I don't know, worried, troubled, or whatever, in a rut, and then then she got Senbatsu. And still in Samatsu, she's thankful for that. But basically, I think, she's safe for now. Because basically, she said, like, her goal is, like, I want to do opening pitch for Chiba Lotte Marines. So, feel not until that happens, she's probably safe. So,
Yes.
So this
most important determination.
Yeah.
Graduate.
Baseball season. I mean, that's like their like big goal, right? So, yeah. So that was good.
How was the decorations?
Yeah, decorations. They were all right. Yeah, talk about it. Better than Karen's, of course. It's not that hard, but yeah, like they put effort into it. They actually had like a proper jersey, like a Miyu jersey, for her, so that's pretty nice. And
About the vibe of the show.
yeah, so it's Fuckboy City kind of. Oh, weird fuckboys there. Like I was late because I was like putting shit together and whatever. So I was like near the end of the line. Like I was about took me like 10 minutes to get in before we actually got in. But all the fuckboys finally lined up at the end, to be how they are. None of them had goods, of course.
Well, you were at the end you were in the last row, so did you watch them during the opening?
Yeah, like a couple of them left early, and then I lost track of them. Like once they were actually inside, and it looks like some girls also left as well, like before Miyokuri as well. So I don't know.
It's not even. It started early, so it's not like they're catching the last.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just don't care. Which I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's a Seitan site. What the hell
Yeah.
are they doing?
Yeah. Also, yeah, like because there's like so many fuckboys, so like some of the calls like seemed off or like not working or whatever. Also, we had the pin light rules. I missed the instructions. I looked at them or whatever, and I was just like mute light the whole.
I saw a few, like I think her unit they were trying to do half like the
Yeah.
and it was pretty bad.
Yeah, because I saw like people next to me had like 2 whites. I'm like, what? Is walk up on here? So yeah, I was really confused like what they were doing. Yeah, they want to do half. They didn't really communicate that very well. I missed like the guy that comes out and explains the directions or whatever. So I don't know. But even then, like I saw like some random like KY Hono fan like with green and white pin lights. So I'm like, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
Are there a lot of iPhone fans?
Decent numbers, yeah. It didn't seem like it wasn't as like bad as I was expecting. Like as we go to iPhone City or whatever. Basically, a lot of Mew fans, basically fuckboys and iPhone fans, I guess. So again, because a lot of the fuckboys I've never seen them at the shows before. I think I might have seen them last year. So they only come to Virtus. Yeah. And I think I heard them talking like while I was in line, like because they were at NIG Fest, of course, yesterday too. So, yeah. Yeah.
It's good that they bring in fans other than the same OG-sans who go to the theater all the time, but I wish they would make more effort to learn the cheers and stuff.
I mean, they don't really care. They just want the res and attention and jump when Bokura Yurika comes on. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Yeah. As for my Miyokuri, yeah, like I was like sashiburi to Yunanan because I haven't seen her for a while. Because like she wasn't at Karen's one or the other shows I was at before, so it was like sashiburi, and then said congratulations on Senbatsu to Ayepyeon. She was second in line, last line.
Ayepyeon probably remembers.
Yeah. I didn't have my Mario hat. My Mario hat like broke, so I don't wear it anymore. And Mew, I guess I kind of botched it, whatever. So I wrote a message for her. It was like, did you color up any Pokemon? Because like I gave her a Pokemon coloring book as like a present or whatever.
Oh.
But she was like, what are you talking about?
She forgot or she didn't get.
That's the thing. I sent it like last week, so I assume she would have got it by now. But yeah, I don't know. But she probably gets like 100 gifts a day or whatever. So yeah, and I'll try it tomorrow with Tenna because I also sent her the Paw Patrol one, so we'll see how that works. Tana probably is like better with that anyway. But yeah, that was the Muse Seitansai show. So yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow for Nishiyuma's Seitansai show. Exciting times, fun times. So yeah, tell me about what's your favorite part about Mew, and it can't be about her body or her boobs. Yeah, so what do you like about Mew that isn't her body? Yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see y'all again later. Peace.